You single.
Yes, I'm single.
Why?
I'm an intelligent person.
Oh my, you definitely have to explain that one. How does that
I'm
relate?
single. You want to know why I'm single?
Yeah, why you're single?
I think it's hard to find a partner when I have such a concrete perception of how I want to live my life. And it's hard to find a person to collaborate with me to help that manifest.
Right. So you kind of want a man to fit into your program in a nutshell.
That's why it's really hard.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
Okay.
men, no, we
We're
don't
gonna
want to
get back. We're
feel.
gonna get back to that.
Yeah, we don't want to fit in one's lives.
Maybe.
But
And your status.
I mean, I got to see something better though. Like maybe I could switch the program, but I have to see something better. And the majority of the time, the average man doesn't show me better than what I can do for myself.
And here we go with the average man is not good enough for these women. And this woman here is average at best. Yeah. And this is very typical. This is what the usual women like to say. The average man is just not good enough, guys.
Oh, we're gonna walk this back soon. Okay. And why are you single?
Pretty much the same reason.
We're not gonna ask him why he's single.
I know he just
Ladies first.
Oh,
even when you're right, you're wrong.
but pretty much the same reason.
You can't find a man to fit in your program?
Not all right. So all right, I guess not the same reason. I just feel like a lot of these people are not being honest with themselves. It's like, if you can't be honest with yourself, how are you supposed to be honest with me? And it's like I'm coming across that a lot, and I'm big on integrity. So it's like,
Okay. So you find some lying ass men out here.
yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Man, what it is you want Tyrone and Tyrone doesn't want to commit to you. It's very, very simple. This isn't complicated. This isn't rocket science. They don't want men that are on their level because these women are average and they believe they're better than average men. And they've been able to sleep with men they perceive to be above average, but those men don't want to stay with them. And that's where their problem starts and it ends. This is very typical. There's nothing new here, but let's carry on.
Good enough. Good enough. Go ahead, Shake. What you got?
Me, I'm single, but I'm dating.
You dating?
Yeah, I'm dating.
See?
I'm not in any long-term commitments, but
Would you prefer to be in a long-term commitment or?
when the time is right. When the time is right. But I'm enjoying the company I have with some women I'm talking to. So shout out to them.
how many first dates do you go on?
I try not to do more than 3. Yeah.
Wait. I'm confused. How many first dates?
That's dates
do you
before
go-
sex, right? First dates
knows
mean
what I
dates.
mean.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
means dates before sex. I try not to do more than 3 dates before sex. So, but it happens sometimes.
Okay.
You gotta nip those in the butt though.
How many first dates do you go?
I don't date.
You don't date?
Yeah, not right now.
Cobwebs.
Okay.
It's not cobwebs, but I don't. Yeah,
You
I
don't.
date.
You don't.
I was in a relationship for a long time.
What's a long time?
9 years. Yeah.
Ooh.
How smart was that guy?
Off and on.
How
Off
smart
and
was she?
on. Okay, that sounds tumultuous.
Yeah, it was tumultuous.
She was with a guy for 9 years off and on. Yeah. Meaning the guy didn't want her. The man did not want to commit to her. He probably just was sleeping with her. Yeah, when he was a slow Tuesday, when his real options were busy, he would come and see her. And he kept that going for 9 years. Sad. And just by this woman's demeanor and what she said about average men, like, she thinks that she's something she's not.
What happened?
I took a lot of accountability.
We'll see.
We just didn't work out. He was younger than me too. I will
How
give
much
him grace
younger?
for that. 6 years younger than me.
He was 6 years younger than
Yeah.
you? Man, well, how old was he at the time?
He was like 24 at the time,
He was 24.
and I was late 20s. However, he had better qualities as a younger person than I saw in my peers at the time. And I actually still do
Wait.
see. And yeah.
You said he was 24
He was 24 at the time I was in my
when you met, or when
yeah,
you
23.
ended?
Yeah. He was we were 20. He was 23 when
you
I met him.
Okay.
And he was in his 30s when we ended.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you had a 6-year difference?
Yeah, we had a 6-year difference.
Damn, you was robbing a cradle. It's like
maybe, yeah.
So basically, he was 23 and you was 29. Why are you just like skating around the fact of how old you was? She doesn't want to say her age because in her mind, it's going to kind of be embarrassing that as a 29-year-old or 30-year-old woman, you was dealing with a man in his early 20s. And she's saying that this guy had qualities that were better than men that were closer to her age. What it was is that guy was a Tyrone. That's all it was. That guy was probably tall and he was probably good looking and he was probably in shape. That's what it was, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, and she was highly attracted to him physically.
Yeah, so I did give him, so that explains the time, because I was giving him some like time to like do his thing or whatever, and it was a good type of relationship for me because it was like it was kind of arm's length too.
And how long did the relationship last, you say?
Off and on, it's about 9 years.
9 years. Okay.
Wow.
And when did you end it?
Recently.
Like less than a year ago?
Yeah, less than a year ago.
She just
Wow, she only ended it less than a year ago.
gave out her age. I got all the information for you. Those who are good at math, there you go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So, yeah.
But all right. So I get.
And yeah, so if you do the math, she's like 37 years old now. At the very least, she could be 36, 37, 38, right? But she didn't want to say her age.
That part of it. So you said you take accountability, and you're saying it was the age gap.
I think it was the age gap. Yeah.
You wanted a lot more.
Yeah. By the time he got to a point that I felt like he should have been at, he wasn't there. Like he didn't meet that mark.
Okay.
And I realized it wasn't about his age. This is just the type of person he is.
Right. That happens. Yeah. Some people are just not ambitious.
And it took me a really long time to figure that out.
Were you trying to build it there?
I wasn't trying to build because he was already at a point. He was already at a point.
What does that mean?
He fit where he was accomplished to be a young person, but then he hit a cap and just didn't do anything after that. Does that make sense?
It does. It does make sense what you're saying, but it doesn't make sense to do that. And
right. I'm not excusing it. It doesn't make sense to do that, but it was the situation.
And maybe you didn't know, and that's fine, right? We learn sometimes our parents don't prepare us for what relationships are supposed to be like, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Mine didn't, right? I ran into a buzzsaw. I had a lot of bad things happen to me before I found my way, so I could understand that. I've made several mistakes, and the one thing that I've learned, the most valuable thing that I've learned, if you can't bring happiness to someone else, happiness comes from within.
Absolutely.
And you can't motivate someone. Motivation comes from within.
I learned that a very hard way.
Yeah, you learned that the hard way, all right. Hard willy.
I think that's a mistake that a lot of young ladies make. I'm glad you were at least transparent enough to say that you were the complete cause of that, because men do cap out. One thing I always refer to is a bell curve. And most men are always going to be average. It's always been that way since the beginning of time. It's always going to be that way. There is no deviation. There's always been the bell curves. There are some people who will excel, and there are very few people who will be like that. Then there's going to be a decent amount of people who suck at life, and then most of us are going to be the average, right? So if we were talking about incomes or something, what would be acceptable for you?
I mean, I'm not going to say like
you have a number because you very calculated. You have a plan. At this point, you have it. You could say
I just want somebody to be able to...
It's not about her being so calculated. You're giving her a lot of credit, trying to make out that she's some really, really super intelligent person. No, it's not. Even the most unintelligent women want a man who's got money so that they can take care of them financially. Right? And this woman here is no different. She wants a man that makes a certain amount of money so that she can go on holidays and go on shopping trips and just do a lot of other superficial materialistic stuff. Right? and that's it. And she's talking about, oh yeah, it took her a long time to learn the hard way that this guy wasn't the guy. Yeah, it took you 9 years of hard willy before you realized that, oh yeah, this was going nowhere. And again, the guy probably did not want to commit to her. Yeah, the guy was able to attract her easily. Yeah, he was probably able to attract younger women easily as well. Yeah, so that's it.
Yeah, but you know what that lifestyle brings. Just bring the number out. Don't do it. Just go ahead.
I mean, like, all right, so I prefer black men.
Got it. And the average is what?
And I understand that black men don't
low to
earn
mid-40s.
the
Yeah,
way
low to
that
mid-40s is the
everybody.
average.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I would, my last partner was a black man, and he was like upper 90s because of the science and stuff like that. But like,
Wait.
So why is that stuck though?
Wait.
Yeah, there's a lot of
that math ain't math.
holes in here.
He was in the 90s, like 90,000.
he might have
Around
Was it 90?
somewhere around there. Somewhere
Maybe.
around
You know
that.
how much she made too? It was in the group
Right.
chat.
Okay, so
But-
he's making about 90 racks, but
His
you felt
paycheck
like
was in the group
He
chat.
Or
wasn't where he was supposed to be
maybe
in
not
life?
90. I said that's where you asked me, not his paycheck. You asked me where I would do in general
Oh, that's what
with
you
black
want.
men.
Okay,
yeah.
good enough. Okay, that's not where he
His wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't at 90K.
Okay.
He had a great trajectory though, but like I feel like with my thing, like I understand this economy,
Right.
and I'm
So you're asking for a man that's making pretty much double the average salary.
yeah.
Okay, good enough. Are there any superficial things that you like?
Why do you think you deserve a man that's making double the average salary? Why do you, this woman here that is making this funny expression on her face, why do you think that a guy making double the annual salary should couple with you? What makes you special? Like, this is a joke. This is actually a joke. Bruh. Like, if I saw this woman, I wouldn't even register you. Like what are you, what? I don't understand these. Bro, again, you guys in America, I feel sorry for you guys. You trying to find a woman to couple up with, settle down with, whatever. Most of them, all they care about is money, bro. She wants a man that makes double the annual average salary. Double. Is this woman double the average looks of a woman in America? That's the question, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I don't know what's going on.
Superficial things that no, I mean,
So you would date a guy
I'm
5'5"?
really. If he's 5'5" and he's a gangster, yeah, I would date him.
What does that mean?
Gangster.
He's a
Yeah.
gangster?
What did she just say? Hold on, we need to pull that back up, bruh. What did she just say, bruh? She said something about 5'5" if he was a gangster. Hold on, guys. We need to rewind that still. What did she just say, bruv?
He wasn't at 90K.
Okay.
He had a great trajectory though, but like I feel like with my thing, like I understand this economy,
Right.
and I'm
So you're asking for a man that's making pretty much double the average salary.
yeah.
Okay, good enough. Are there any superficial things that you like?
Superficial things that no, I mean,
So you would date a guy
I'm
5'5"?
really. If he's 5'5" and he's a gangster, yeah, I would.
This woman said she would date a man if he's 5'5" and a gangster. What are you talking about, you fool? Why does a man need to be a gangster if he's 5'5"? Why can't he just be a normal guy? I tell you guys all the time, as a black man in this world, you have to fit an archetype. You have to fit an image to be deemed as attractive. You need to be a gangster, or you need to look like you play in the NBA. Like, I don't understand. Like, whereas, non-black men, they're allowed to be whatever they are. If they want to be emo, if they want to be a gym bro, if they want to just be a guy that plays video games, a nerd, a lame, a square, an academic, whatever you like. But when you're a black guy, you gotta be a gangster, especially if you're short. Oh yeah, and you've got to be rich as well. You got to be rich. You got to be making double the annual salary, bro.
Data.
What does that mean?
Gangster.
He's a
Yeah.
gangster? What is
Like
He's a gangster.
he is who he says he is. He is a proud person. He has integrity. He is loyal. People respect him. I would date somebody who's 5'5".
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Word is fun.
Any personality traits? What do you expect?
I would prefer somebody who is progressively black.
Okay.
In regard to understanding everything that's going on with our political climate, who he is, his positionality as a black American man in this world. Like I would like somebody to really understand and hone in on that and live through that, because I feel like as a black woman, I lived through that. And I think that would be a good match for me.
Okay. So, I mean, outside of the money, which is I find to be wildly unreasonable. No, really.
But
Wildly
some
unreasonable.
like black men are earning,
There are some men that are making that, right?
earning.
But that's exceptional. That's exceptional.
There's black men that are earning.
You're right.
Yeah.
What percentage of black men are earning?
That's probably, I would say that's definitely top 20%, lower than
Less
that.
than
At least
that.
like top 15 at least top 15%, right?
Yeah.
That's exceptional. So,
People are engineers.
No, we
my
get it.
cousin-
Bruh, it doesn't matter if they're engineers, baseball players, football players, or entertainers. It's the top 10%. 10 out of 100 percentile. Yeah? Some of them are married already. All right? So really, the amount of black men that are making double the annual salary and are available to date, and the ones of that pool that will want to date you is probably small. Let's keep it real, fam. Yeah? And let's not forget, there's some guys out there that are in that position who they don't want no commitment, bruv. They just want to be bachelors forever, bro. Like, and especially in this climate where a lot of men have walked away from dating and committed relationships, they'll just keep you around for 3 months and then replace you. Substitution. Yeah? So, like, bruh, like, this woman is very, very delusional. She's not really living in the real world, and hence why you're single, and hence why you was in an entanglement for 8 to 9 years, getting deed down by a guy that was 6 years younger than you. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
We get it. We get it.
Like
I
yeah.
understand all that.
My daughter's in school right now, in pre-med for medical, so she's gonna go into that. It's not
No, that's
Oh, so she's a single mum as well. So she's a single mum as well, and her daughter is in medical school, pre-med or whatever. So, like, what, the daughter must be somewhere around 18, 19, 20, 21, right? Bruh. So this woman must have been a teenage mum as well. You can't make this up, bruh.
not like
I get it.
unfathomable to
No,
me.
It's not unfathomable, but
Yeah.
you have to be extremely intentional about it. And right now,
You're right.
You're not even willing to date, right? And the clock is ticking. And then
What clock is ticking? Who's
Your clock is ticking, fam. Your clock is ticking. Because you don't have no man. And you was in a situationship for 9 years with a guy because the guy was probably good looking and tall. Yeah? The guy didn't want to be with you in a committed relationship. And you're trying to pretend like you didn't want that neither. Right? Talking about you ended it because he didn't want to progress financially, but financially he was in a good place. You don't make no sense, fam. Yeah? Your time is ticking, fam. Yeah? And again, you are not the baddest chick I've ever seen in my life, so I don't know what you think you are.
Clock. Wait, what clock is it?
Men's
so
clock, the clock that men set.
biological clock,
Yeah.
meaning
The
that-
clock-
What biological clock?
We-
I have my child that I love and I never want to reproduce again. What's the clock? That's
So you
ticking?
wanna-
Oh wait, so then you're not even trying to offer children? You could go ahead and get him.
So let me jump in this. So
Wait, you said try to offer children. Do you understand? I know we're not getting into politics. I understand that we're not getting into politics.
No, I said children. I
But
said
do you
politics.
understand? But this is in regard to children. Do you understand what's happening in our country? Smart people would not be having children right now. No matter.
Oh, shut up, bro. At the end of the day, the fact of the matter is you've had your child. That was your words. You've had your child and you don't want to reproduce again. So any man that gets with you is not going to have the opportunity of starting a family with you. All he gets is you, and that's it, bro. And you want a man that makes double the average salary. He makes double the average salary, yeah? And I'm sure you want a guy that's good looking as well. And I'm sure you want a guy that's going to just be monogamous with you as well. But he does not have the option of having children. Like, what? Oh my God, this is crazy. Hey, everybody like the video. Don't forget to like the video, man. All of you hit the like button, please.
smart people would not be
What?
having children.
Are we for real?
Yes.
I think you think smart people are monolith. I
Wow.
think they think
So you
smart
want
people
the,
are
so as much as you're into black people, you want the race to
Understand.
die off?
Our race will never die off.
They would never die off.
Yeah.
So you so
Our
then you
race
just
will
want
never-
so then you
black
just
men-
want stupid people to have children. So then we're just a bunch of stupid
No,
generation for
So
the-
no one should have children?
no.
So
Yes.
who should have children?
I think that
What
we
was
should.
the imposition to
So-
do so?
so-
House
I think that people
So
who should
smart
have
peop-
children, who have the resources.
Hey, big up to Omar for the super chat. He says, salute to King and the rest of the chat room. Big up to Omar for the super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, this woman is crazy, man. This woman's crazy. She's talking about, oh, smart people are not having kids. They like all of that. That's nonsense, bro. Yeah. Yes, the world is screwed up, etc., etc. But if you meet a man who is not screwed up and has got double the average annual salary, he's probably gonna want to start a family. Like, what are you talking about? Like, who cares what's going on with other people and if they're not, if they don't have the resources to start a family, bro? We're talking about what's going on with you. You don't want to have no more kids. You don't want to reproduce. You've already been a single mum, right? And where's the father of your daughter? Where's he at? What kind of guy is he? Was he making double the annual salary?
And the energy, the emotional regulation to have children. This country does not
Mental health.
foster people who are financially stable, emotionally stable, and who have the resources and the time, the compassion to foster healthy children. That's
Yeah.
why everybody is depressed. Everybody's doing, you know what I mean? Like, kids are all out of control. Everybody's on welfare. It's a bunch of kids in the foster system. Why would you bring more in there
Okay.
for some man's ego?
Got it. So
You got to be human. Sometimes I feel
with-
like
with
black
that,
men
right?
aren't.
Why would you bring a child into this world for some man's ego? Look how the guy in the middle is looking at the camera. This woman here said, why would you bring a child into this world for a man's ego? This is a misandrist, bro. This is a woman that doesn't like men, bro. Anytime you hear these kind of women talk about, oh, why would I do anything to please a man and etc., bro, just know that that's a misandrist. She don't like men, bro. There's a disdain towards men, right? And the reality is, more time women want to have children, bro. More time it's the woman that will be pushing to have children. Yeah? And biology will be pushing the woman to have a child. Now, her ideology is, I've already had my kid. Do you get what I'm saying? So she don't care if a man wants to have a kid. She don't give a crap about that. She's got what she wants, so who cares? That's her mentality, bro. Crazy.
Being human.
So I realized you were robbing the cradle before, but at this point in your life, I would imagine you would go older, like a lot older, particularly that you don't want children.
Not a lot older. No.
Okay. Well, what ages are you seeking?
I liked my younger person. I like to.
Yeah, but you can't do that anymore.
Yes, I
Why
can. I could date
not?
another early 30s man. Yes, I can. It's actually right. I can tell. I can show you how much I can date 3.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, so just because you have access to men doesn't necessarily mean that they would want to be with you forever, right? So I think that's
Why
a
would you think that I
misconception.
want to be with men forever? I think it's
What?
hard for
Huh?
men. Like now I'm sitting here, it's not that you're being delusional. It's really hard for you to conceptualize that there's some women who do not put you at the forefront, who think that men are baggage.
Wow. Dude, what did I tell you guys? This woman doesn't like men. Look, it's hard for you guys to realize that some women out here look at men as baggage. You asked for a man that makes double the annual salary, and you're saying that that man would potentially be baggage. You are crazy. You're out of your mind. She is completely out of her mind, bro. And she is a misandrist. Bruh, if anyone's going to be a liability and bring baggage, it's going to be you. You're the single mother. You're the woman that wants the man that makes double the annual salary. What are you talking about? You're the one that said if the guy's 5'5", he better be a gangster. What are you on about? This is crazy. You're the one that was dating a guy 6 years younger than you for 8 to 9 years, getting dicked down. What are you? She's crazy, fam.
Who think that men are like stunters of manifestation. Like I can't achieve the things I don't want with this male energy around. It's stale. And
Bruh, I know I keep stopping this, but this is a reaction video. I have to stop it, bruh. She's saying men are stunters, bruh. They will stunt the woman from becoming something or doing what she's trying to do. That is a lie. That is a lie. If anything, it will be women that will come into a man's life and derail what he's doing to satisfy what she wants, bro. That happens all the time. Many times when I've been in relationships, yeah, I found that like a girl will encourage you or nag you into doing things that she wants to do. And sometimes you're going to have to put what you want to do on the back burner just to keep them a little bit happy, bro. Because when a woman's not getting her way, especially modern women, typical modern women like this one here, they will make your life hell. They will give you headache. You can forget about getting any kind of box. So when she's saying men are stunting their growth, that's a joke. That's a joke, bro.
I feel like that's something that y'all really try to like, not y'all, I'm sorry. Sometimes some men really try to convince themselves that women don't put men at the forefront.
So I realize that there are some women like that.
Life is so exciting. Like life is exciting. When you have resources, and this is for men and women, when you have resources, like it doesn't matter. You're not sitting looking for a love, like a life partner when you're healthy and you have resources and you have opportunities to learn and grow and evolve. Like
she's talking like this because she can still get willy. Yeah, she's able to attract some guys that are willing to give her a willy. Yeah, but guess what? Your time's running out, fam. Yeah, and you're going to get to a point where them guys, they're not trying to throw Willy your way no more. Now you're just going to be sitting there with your Louis Vuitton bag, shoes, sitting there. Your child will be grown, so she'll be off living her own life, and you're just going to be there on your own. Yeah? So like, bruh, keep talking with all this bravado. We'll see how long it lasts.
men will never be at the forefront when a woman has all that access.
All right, so I understand what you're saying, right? But that's not the majority of women, right? I realize that there are some like that. I've interviewed hundreds of
I
women
think
by now.
that
And I've
women are
spoken to many
coming.
women like that.
It's picking up. The
But
wheels is turning in a lot of girls. A lot of young women too. Like you see this new movement. I think young women are even more hostile to me. Like, you know what I mean? They not playing no games. They run a tight game, strict rules. It's not just something that's like, I understand that it might seem coveted right now, but I think it is a mentality that is growing immensely amongst women all across the board to decenter men and understand that they are not.
This is hysterical, man.
yeah,
I want you to keep going.
I'll just have one more thing to say. Do you not
keep
think?
digging.
Do you
Just
not
keep
think
digging.
that this is going to be a detriment to
No, men have to evolve.
Forget the nuclear
No.
family. Then you have
Men
to
have
forget
to evolve.
community,
How are you going to do
society
it?
as a
No,
whole.
I don't. Men have to evolve. How are you going to do it?
Wow. She said men have to evolve. Like, bruh, no, you're just going to end up single by yourself forever. Listen, do you understand that men are better equipped at being single and lone rangers? Do you understand you as a woman, you are a community entity. Yeah, you want to have a village around you. You need family and friends around you. Yeah, you're an emotional entity, right? You don't do very well on your own. Yeah, whereas men, we are more well equipped to just go through this life on our own. Now, I'm not saying that's what we should do or that's the preferable option, but we are better equipped for that because we think with logic. Like she's delusional. She's delusional. And again, at the end of the day, give it a couple years, 10 years, whatever, she's gonna be talking a completely different tune. That is crazy.
You guys have to die off because you don't procreate and no one reproduces with you, and then that.
Well, no,
That's what
that's not a
happened.
thing anymore, right?
Men have to die off.
China already has robots that can hold a baby for up to 10 months term. So we don't necessarily, and you don't really need the DNA of a female. So it's just one of them things. Like at this point right now, we don't necessarily need it to procreate. That's not a thing anymore. And within the next couple years with AI and robotics,
Yeah.
we got some badass engineers in the mix. So it's going to happen. That's not even going to be a thing, right? There are already people who are having test tube babies, right?
Mm-hmm.
This whole what we're doing right now, surrogates and IVF and all that, that's like just the prelude to what's really to come, right? We are now coming to an understanding that we don't necessarily need the opposite sex to procreate, right? So that's not the problem. But I just think that the way the country was built and what we stood on was the nuclear family, and maybe that dynamic could change. But what I'm telling people that is going to be ugly because women don't appreciate what it is that men do.
So
right?
you guys, you spit out a lot of facts and you're saying a lot of things about the connection between men and women. Do you realize that men benefit more in a marriage than women does, health-wise and everything? Like men.
Bruh, who made up this fake statistic that men live life better or live longer in marriages? I don't know about that, bro. Because women can be very stressful and a big time headache, bruv. And from what I know, a lot of men, they pass away due to stress. And if you've been in a relationship before, like I have, I've been in quite a few relationships. I've had quite a few women around me in my lifetime so far. And what I noticed to be a common denominator is that they can bring you a lot of stress. So imagine when you are married to a woman, bro, like, that is 24 hours. The possibility of her stressing you out is always there. 24/7. Like, bruh, I don't know, man. I don't know. But anyway. But it could be true. I don't know. But I just doubt it.
And benefit more
health-wise.
Yeah.
Are you going by that?
Women. No, that is a fact.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
I've already debunked that. You can get your phone, but it's if you really look at it, if you
That's
really
why I
dig
don't
into
do
it.
podcasts unless they
No,
have them
I'm
fact
telling you,
checkers right here.
I've already checked this fact. I've done it
It is-
live on podcasts where I brought
No,
the
not
stats up.
from podcasts. No, I'm talking about I go to school. I do periodic reviews. I look at scholarly journals. I don't just look at other podcasts to see what other people are talking about. Women don't benefit in marriages. Men benefit more. They live longer. Men live longer in relationships.
It's
when they're
mutually
with
beneficial.
women.
Women do not benefit in marriages. Is this woman all right, bro? Is she a human? Women don't benefit. Why do women always want to get married then? If marriage makes women so disadvantaged, why do they always want to get married then? Oh my God, this is crazy.
It's from divorce.
Women die faster when they're with men.
It's mutually no.
Thank
That's
you.
not a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah,
That is
that
a
is a
lie.
fact.
That's a fake.
One
study.
second, because
I'm telling you.
One
Go ahead.
second.
Go ahead.
One
That's
second.
what.
I'll bring it.
That's why I don't like going to podcasts that
study.
don't have
Fake.
fact checkers here, because that's what niggas
Fake
do.
study.
Well,
They
I'm
talk to
telling
each
you, I've
other
already
and they
debunked
don't
this.
listen.
Here she goes. She said niggas. This is what niggas do. This classy woman that knows everything and she wants a man that makes double the average salary. She just said that's what niggas do.
Listen to
That's
other
exact
people.
fact. I heard them.
So
You already debunked it. So who told you there was a fake study?
It's not a fake
Tell you,
study.
I've already looked into it.
there's
I'm
propaganda
bringing it up,
studies.
I mean,
It's not propaganda.
But-
That's what you say
but-
to save your ego.
So
I'm not-
we
You
gotta
don't think
understand
know
that
what
there
this
is
is.
science.
That's
There
right.
may have been a study
over.
after that, but that wasn't a fake study.
So this is the gender warfare we got over here. And she says she's a vet, right?
I am. I'm a
So,
motherfucking problem. I promise
Yeah,
you.
and-
I'm ungovernable. It's over for you.
And that's exactly
Oh my God. This is how she's talking, bro. This is the real character coming out now. The real character is coming out. She's swearing. She's saying she's ungovernable. She's a problem. Bro, this is her real character coming out. This is why you're single, bro. This is why the guy that was giving you Willy for 9 years didn't commit to you, bro. This is why. Like, imagine being around her for longer than an hour. Yeah, I'll pass.
that's exactly what a man of value wants. She's exactly what a man of value wants, an ungovernable woman.
Fucking ungovernable.
Yeah, she's, oh my God. Like, there's going to be a line around the corner of men waiting for that. I want to say this, though. You
How
said,
much money do you earn?
So
I don't know what, I'm a YouTuber. I don't know a lot of money.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've been with lawyers. I've been with doctors.
Okay.
I've been with white men.
You build,
Yes,
oh
I
my
did.
God.
Look, oh my God. She's been with lawyers, doctors, and white men. Listen to how she describes the guys, all these successful guys she's been with. I've been with lawyers, doctors, white men. So what, are white men automatically successful? You know what? I'll be real. There's a lot of black women out there who have this crazy mindset when it comes towards white men, and like these white men are just automatically successful, rich, superheroes, like Superman. Like, she just exposed herself, bro. Like, this is a joke.
She reached
Yeah.
the top of the mountain. She been a white man.
She's a divested.
Oh my
I've
God.
divested. I've divested.
And you just talked about
I've
how
been with-
we're on the thumb of white supremacy.
Yep. And I'll
So
tell
what, you
why.
want to control
How I
the thumb?
worked That
You
what you call
want to
it.
control the
There
thumb?
wasn't. You want me to get into
No,
it?
she's
Why
pointing
would
at
I-
us, too.
There was a point in time in my life where I felt like black men were failing so badly. I was very young, so I was 19, by the way, too. So I was a kid. But that I thought that black men were failing so immensely that I did, for a moment, see how white men marry easy. White men help their families easy. White men their wives benefit from their partnership easy. I did see that, and I was caught up in that idea in regard to how white men might they do it better than niggas don't figure it out early enough, and
And she called black men niggers again. She's telling a story about how when she was 19, she believed white men to be so superior. And then she referred to black men as niggers. What have I told you guys countless times? If a woman refers to you as the N-word, she doesn't respect you. Simple as that. Your woman should never, ever refer to you as the N-word, especially to other people, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, a joke's a joke, and I can take a joke like everybody else, but in a serious conversation, they refer to you as the N-word, bro. Like, that's trash, bro. That's trash.
They waste time, blah, blah, blah. So I went with the white man. But I realized, because I take accountability and everything, like all of these, this was a systematic way of thought. And I shouldn't have thought, I should have understood why black men are the way they are, and that all the systematic, the domino effects to put them in their situations like that. And the only reason why white men are the saviors for the moment is because society allows them to be. So once I deconstructed that, I went back to black men, and I'm here to stay.
I want to make a point because I don't even want to touch that. I think the internet's going to touch that for us. But
Yeah.
I think you said that.
If this goes out,
You said that.
you might have to cut this part.
Yeah, you got to cut her part. You know, 'cause, yeah. What she said was some bullshit. But you
What I
said.
said was some bullshit.
Let me explain because you held the mic.
You're very sensitive.
You held the
You're
mic.
extremely
I've been taking my
sensitive.
turn. I've been taking.
Bruh, he's only said one line. You're already doing the shaming lines. He's sensitive, insecure, sensitive. You're broke. You're this, you're that. Remember, she asked him how much money does he make. Like, here comes the usual typical programming en route.
My turn.
That was kind of
Yeah, she's extremely sensitive. And I grew up around boys. Like, I know sensitive boys.
Yeah.
I have all
so
boy
sensitive.
cousins.
Oh, so sensitive.
I
I'm
know.
gonna cry after this podcast is over.
I can look
Please,
you in the
get me tissues.
eyes and see
Yes, tears.
who really
Tears.
got it.
Oh my God.
No.
I won't be able to sleep at night thinking about, oh my God, if I could only be with a woman like her. Anyway, but the point I want to make, right, is this.
You think the internet gonna grind me up?
Oh yeah, they're gonna chew me up. They're gonna chew.
Yes, the internet is going to grind you up because you are nothing special, but you talk like you are a queen. You're not winning, bro. You're not winning. Like, you're a walking red flag. You're someone to be avoided. And everybody that's going to see this video, whether it's here on the original channel or wherever, is going to see that you are someone to run away from.
Chew me up. You said that women don't benefit from marriage. You said
No.
men benefit from marriage. Was that
Yes.
correct? Okay. Who benefits from divorce?
Y'all,
We do?
the woman, if the man has money.
Okay.
The average nigga does not have
Okay.
money.
You
Nobody's
do
going to get
realize that
anything from divorce.
7 out of the 10 richest women are the beneficiary from marriage, right? Whether it was death or divorce.
There are women who become billionaires from divorce.
Y'all average. Why are you talking about billionaire concepts? You're an average nigga. What are you talking
I'm not
about?
an average dude.
Wow. Why are you talking about millionaire concepts? You're an average nigga. You don't know this guy. You don't know what he's got. You don't know anything about this guy. You met him there and you're talking about he's average. You don't know nothing about the guy. Oh, because he's not wearing a bust down chain, I guess. So that means, you know, he's an average guy. But if it was a white man, you probably wouldn't say that to him. You definitely wouldn't call him a nigger, would you? You see, this is the thing. As black men, you'll notice that you'll easily get disrespected and called names and all of this kind of stuff. And it's just a... Bro, this is crazy, bro.
You are.
I'm not
No,
an
I was
average
just
nigga.
trying to
I'm not average
illustrate the
nigga.
point
But
that
the
women
point I'm trying to
generally
make, and that's why she thinks
And-
I'm
and
sensitive.
if
I'm not even
you're
offended by
talking
that.
about
You are
custody, that
sensitive.
alimony is paid by how much percent?
but
It's like 93% men.
Alimony is
Yeah,
for,
men.
for white
90
men. Niggas don't pay alimony.
What?
You see? Now, you see how she's going back to white men are this so great? Like, alimony's for white men. Niggas don't pay alimony. He. Bro, go and get a white man, bro. Like, obviously, you believe black men are not up to your standard and they ain't got money and they're not the savior, etc., etc. Go and get a white guy and go to bed, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
no, but she's so
We already know the news channel she watches.
Yeah.
We know the
Gotta
news
pay
channel.
alimony.
But here's the thing.
Yes, we do.
Let's.
Are you paying alimony right now?
Smooth.
What's the percentage of black men marriage
Smooth,
in this
hold on.
country?
Smooth, hold
And
on.
then tell me how much y'all pay alimony.
Smooth, hold on.
Tell me what the
This
percentage.
podcast is
black
gonna
women
smooth. Hold on. This podcast is gonna be
because if I don't want anything to come out, it ain't coming.
well because you're embarrassed about what you're saying.
I'm not embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed about what I'm saying. So you can use whatever I'm saying. You can put it out. Okay.
You're a very insecure person. You
I'm-
probably
I'm-
thought that I was gonna
Oh,
be.
here we go. Here we go with the shaming lines. He's insecure. He's insecure.
You're not used to women like me.
I am not
you're
used
not
to
you're
masculine
a
women.
coward. I'm not a masculine woman. I'm so soft.
You said you
Exactly.
date young men 6 years younger than
Yeah.
them. You want them to be gangsters.
That's not what I said,
If
right?
he's 5'5" and want him to be a gangster.
That's not what I
If
said.
he's not a gangster, he better be white because white people they marry.
That's not what I said.
I've
He's
been paying
so
attention.
insecure. That is all projection.
I'm just projecting.
That's all.
He's literally summarizing the things you've said because you've been monopolizing the microphone the whole time. You're the one that's been talking most of the time. He's literally summarized the things you've been saying. You can't make, bruh. Like, this is why it's always good to record when they're talking, bro, so that they can't weasel out and say, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Projection.
But I want to make this.
Because that was more so a figure of speech.
This is the point I want to make, though. This is the point I want to
Like,
make. We told her. She said
professional.
women bend.
You're not married. You don't have any kids. You're a YouTuber. I'm a veteran. I'm a widow because I was married, right? I have a daughter that I put in one of the best schools in this country, right?
Mhm.
I'm not going to say how much I make money, but I make very good money. I'm a contributor to my community.
Allegedly.
And I still want
And
you.
all it. I don't
But I
want
don't
you.
want
Like,
women.
what the?
And I don't want a woman like you.
And women don't want
I
men
don't-
like
I
you.
don't
And
want a
he's
woman like-
upset.
Oh, did you just see her pull her wig forward, bruv? Hey, everybody, press 1 in the chat if you saw that. She just had to pull her wig forward, bro. Oh my God, this woman thinks she's something special. She literally just had to pull her wig forward because it was falling off. Because she's saying too much things. Let's pull that back. I want you lot to catch that little moment, bro, because that is a joke. Hold on.
And I still want
And
you.
all it. I don't
But I
want
don't want a
you.
woman
Like,
to-
what the?
And I don't want a woman like you.
And women don't want
I
men
don't-
like
I
you.
don't want-
There it goes. She had to pull the wig was falling backwards, bro. She had to drag it forward real quick before that just slips all the way off, bro. And we see what the truth is. Yeah, though. Let's see what the truth looks like. Yeah? Because you're drinking that drink, getting excited. The next thing, that wig is just going to slip off, bro. Yeah? And then you're going to be looking like Elmo in the back. You see Elmo in the back? You're going to be looking like Elmo in the back, bro. You see how his head looks, bro? Ah, gosh.
He's upset because women are becoming more like me, and he's not.
Doesn't
like,
upset me.
It's
It doesn't
not
upset me.
thing.
My dad always told me that a man is not going to argue with a woman.
Absolutely.
We're
Oh, here we go. My dad always told me that men don't argue with women. So, yeah. So, basically, they always say that stuff. They always come with that, oh, men don't argue with women. When basically you're saying stuff that makes sense. They're chatting gibberish, but they want you to just sit there and eat all of the crap that they're serving up. And you shouldn't say anything. So then it makes it look like that what they're saying, it makes sense. Yeah? You think you're slick. They always come with that line. Guess what? In that time when men wasn't quote unquote arguing with women, they didn't need to argue with women because women didn't argue with men. It was a patriarchal system, society. The men were the leaders. They were the authoritarians. The women would never have come out, sit down and talk the way this woman was talking. Because it would have been the men talking together. The women were helpmates. They weren't trying to be the pilot, the captain. Yeah? So, like, don't even use that. Oh, my daddy told me that men shouldn't argue with women. They didn't need to argue with women those times because they wasn't dealing with the modern women we're dealing with today. Silly, bro. They always, it's just like how a lot of modern women, they talk about they want the qualities of a traditional man, and a real man does this and a real man does that, and they should be happy to be providers, etc., etc. When you're talking about men and women from a completely different time in history, and then you try to apply that to the present, when in the present you are not a traditional woman, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't compute. But obviously, they're going to say that because they're biased and they just want to say whatever they're going to say.
My 6-year-old, the young boy that was 6-year-old wasn't back and forth like this. Like, I'll tell you that.
She didn't stay with him.
So, all right. So let's get to that part of it. So I do understand that there is.
I'll never forget you.
Right.
I know
you're the reason why I don't date.
I'm going to forget you. I'm going to forget.
You're the reason why I don't date.
This is going to be a race out of my mind.
Do you see this? This is the reason why I don't date.
So you're saying that men like this?
Masculine men.
I earn more money than him. He's a YouTuber. He's my age. He's almost 40. And he's a YouTuber. Like, come on now.
Huh? What? He's a YouTuber. Come on now. What do you mean? What do you mean he's a YouTuber? What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that? YouTubers make money, bro. Like, streamers make money. If you didn't know, a lot of women, men, women, etc., a lot of people make a lot of money online. If you didn't know, just by talking on a camera. So what do you mean? Oh, he's a YouTuber. Ha ha ha. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
I don't know what I earn.
You're a YouTuber.
Have you seen my channel? And the millions of views that I got?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? Of course it matters. Money's money. It doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber or you're an engineer or a scientist or an astronaut. Like, at the end of the day, whatever he makes is what he makes. And the fact is, you don't know how much he makes. So you can't be acting like he's broke because you don't know how much he makes. This is silly.
Flying to Fiji. I just fly myself to Fiji tomorrow.
I just came back to Africa from Africa.
Boy, bye.
And yes, we got Fiji money. What are you talking about? You don't know me.
I know you. I've seen you 1,000 times. Like, I know you.
So you've seen my content before?
No.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Huh? She said she knows him and she's seen him 1,000 times. He said, oh, you watch my content? And she said no. So what does she mean by you've seen him 1,000 times? What do you mean? Like, either you have watched his content, or she's trying to imply she runs into guys like him all the time. Who knows?
Next question.
Hold on.
No,
hold on here. Because here's the issue, right? Women like her overtalk men, and it's fine. And we're gonna let the footage reveal that, right? We're gonna let the footage reveal that. No, but we sat here quiet. We sat quiet while she went on long rants.
Go ahead.
And I tried to interject at time. But I was like,
I'm not that. I'm actually a softie.
Okay,
he's so soft. He's foaming at the mouth over a softie.
Just one second.
I'm not even a hard girl, and he can't take me.
I think you're hard.
Yeah, because you won't stop talking, and you're very rude and obnoxious and arrogant. And look at the other woman just laughing. This what the other one. She ain't even said nothing, bro. She ain't got nothing to say. She might as well not even be there, bro. Why are you smiling up so hard? You ain't got nothing to say, nothing to contribute. You're just there. You are there. Sitting next to Elmo, bruv. Grinning bare teeth. You ain't even said nothing.
Hard. I think you're very hard. I think you're very hard. But I understand you. You know why I understand you? Because I listen to you, and what I've heard from what you said is that you like men that are...
You don't understand.
You like men...
We cut from such a different cloth, nigga. You
just
do not understand
Just be quiet for one...
Listen to what she just said. We're cut from a different cloth, nigga. You don't understand me. Bro, you are not classy. You are like just a hood rat, really. You keep calling a man nigger. You keep referring to black men as niggers. That is a clear indicator that you are not classy. So I don't know what kind of cloth you're cut from that you're so arrogant, bro. Like, you're just showing yourself up. That's all you're doing.
1 second, right? Just let me talk. 1 second.
I'm only quiet for people I respect. Okay. I respect men. I will be quiet for you. If you wanna.
So this is what I'll do. Let's give him 1 minute, and then if you need a rebuttal, it's on.
Yes, is that okay?
No, I'm answering it as I talk to men I respect.
Okay. Anyway, so I understand women like you, right? There's a lot of propaganda telling women that you're exceeding men.
I'm talking about lived experience.
Oh my God, shut up. This woman won't let the man speak. Shut up. What is wrong with you? I can't stand people like that. You sat back. You're gonna be quiet, blah, blah, blah. The man said 2 words. She couldn't help herself. She cannot control herself. She can't contain herself, bruv.
He's talking about propaganda.
So
that's what I'm saying. He's a young boy in his mind. So listen, I'm a grown woman with lived experience and real life.
You're a grown woman that can't keep your mouth shut and let other people speak.
He keeps telling me propaganda. I'm telling him my real experiences. He's telling me that how I'm feeling and how I'm internalizing it is propaganda. He's a child.
I get it. So just give him a minute. We only gonna give him 1 minute, and then I'm gonna give you your time to rebuttal.
All right,
and we won't allow him to interrupt you either.
All right, got you.
Okay. So I understand women like you, right? You've been sold this reality that it's not true, and it's fine. It's fine. You sold the idea that only men benefit from marriage, but we tried to make the point to you earlier on that women actually, the only way they could get divorced, last time I checked, is if they were married. And most women, most of the wealthiest women in the world became wealthy through divorce. That is true. So I've never heard of a man become a billionaire through divorce, but we've heard of women that became billionaires through divorce.
White women become billionaires through divorce.
Oh my God, everything's about white people with this woman, bro. You want to be a white woman, bro. You want to be a white woman so bad. And there's so many reasons how I can tell you want to be a white woman, but I'm sure everyone that's watching, this woman here, she wishes she was a white woman with a white man in a white world, bro. That's it, bro.
What are you talking about? Like, this is not our conversation.
John, if you could just forget it. Go ahead.
This is not our conversation.
So you can go ahead.
Like, what is he talking about? We're talking about relationships amongst us, right?
Okay.
Like he's putting in statistics and scenarios that he's not even a part of. Like, what are you pulling out?
That's my fault. I brought that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't understand what you part of. We're talking.
I was going that direction.
We're talking about real people. That's why I don't like talking to YouTubers. I'm a real person. I pay taxes.
You're an idiot. You're on YouTube. How are you going to say you don't like talking to YouTubers while you're on a podcast that's going on YouTube? You are an idiot, bro. That's why I don't like talking to YouTubers, because I'm a real person. So what, are we AI now? I didn't know if you start a YouTube channel, you turn into a cyborg. Bro, this woman thinks she's so smart, bro. Like, bro, I would love to have a debate with her. I would absolutely crush her, bro. Like, this is too easy, bro. These type of women, they're used to talking to dumb guys who either are thirsty to sleep with them or guys that are just not used to saying the truth to women. They're not used to keeping it real with women. Me, I don't give a crap. I'm definitely not trying to sleep with you. And I'm used and well-versed in going back and forth in discussions, logical discussions with women who think they know it all. I have a catalogue of those conversations. So, like, she don't like talking to YouTubers because she's a real woman. Okay.
I'm an everyday average person. I'm a civilian and I'm a vet. Like, I understand the military life and things like that. Like, I want to have real conversations with real people.
So why are you on this podcast? If it is not real and it's counterfeit, why are you there?
About real concepts.
And YouTubers, we're from Mars. We're not real people.
So how about this?
I just don't respect anything
we do understand.
I feel like I've done so much more.
You don't know me.
You don't know him. How can you say you feel you've done so much more than he has? You don't know him. You don't know him. You don't know his life. Like, I feel I've done so much more, so I don't respect you. That's so ridiculous. You are not smart, fam, at all.
What do you keep telling me? You keep telling me about me. You don't know me.
Hold on. Let's get past that part, because
like, you're screaming it. Look at you.
I don't think that's going to really go anywhere. But I do want to get somewhere with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're saying that there is something wrong between the relationship dynamics between men and women, how is it possible for us to bridge the gap?
It can't, because if she wants to lead, men won't follow.
I think can I answer your question? Can I answer your question?
We're gonna let her go. Then you got it right after.
I think
we're gonna let her go first.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So I think the problem with that is we have to be realistic about whether or not men are capable of leading, because we're not going to just go blindly follow after someone that we deem incapable. So it's a lot of these men that sit here like, follow me, follow me, follow me. A real leader does not have to tell you to follow them. You're going to see the way they lead and naturally fall in line. So the problem is a lot of these guys, they want to be like, oh, I'm a leader. And the reality of it is you're not.
No, the reality is you want Chad and Tyrone, and Chad and Tyrone doesn't care about leading you because he's living his own movie. That's what it is. Like, I'm sick and tired of hearing this crap, bro. Oh yeah, you guys can't do this, you guys can't do that. Yeah, the guys that you find sexy, the guys that get you wet, they don't want to lead you because they don't want to be with you long term, dummy. That's why they just treat you like anything. That's why they don't do the right things when it comes to being in relation to you, because they've got replacements. They've got a roster. If you fall off the roster, they will replace you, fam. It's a simple equation, but you lot can't fathom that because you think you are the center of the universe. Bro, like, average things. These are some average things, bro. Thinking that there's something. This one, her wig was falling off. She had to pull her wig forward. She thinks that she's something great. This other one here is hardly spoken. And now when she speaks, she's talking about men can't lead. Bro, you... What? Jeez, bro.
And you wonder why these women are not following you is because you're not a leader. You're not even showing none of these characteristics.
It's the delusion of the reality that men are.
I have women that follow me.
There's this delusion of a reality
and I feel like that's another thing
that isn't conducive with the real world anymore.
Okay, but what about all the doctors and lawyers and white men that you used to date though? Since like 1 minute you was talking about all these men that are making double the annual salary. You was trying to make a point like there's lots of guys that are making double the average salary and all of that. So what? Are you saying those guys ain't leaders as well? Like, what happened to those guys? And that's a good question. What happened to those guys that you dated, those doctors, lawyers, and white men? Where are they now, bro? Why are you here? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, this is a joke, bruv. Like, this is a joke.
The difference between women and females. So
rules
I feel like
everything.
That's a difference.
Money rules everything. It's getting so cutthroat out here.
I'm glad you said that.
It's getting so cutthroat out here that money is over everything. Your mentality and money. If you're not on the same page in regard to how to overcome these obstacles that are amongst us during these unprecedented times. Nobody has ever seen things like this in this country and throughout this year.
I agree.
I would never date an American woman ever again, bro. Ever in my life, bro. Hell no. I would absolutely... There is no way I would date an American woman ever again in life, bro. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Whether they're black, white, Latina... whatever the hell they are, mixed, whatever, I would never. I don't know about you guys. A lot of you guys, you American dudes, you're watching, like, bruh, I understand why a lot of you lot are passport bros. I fully understand it, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Especially black guys in America, bruh. Yeah.
That women feel like money is their god. Money is their god. They worship money.
Yep.
And this is the problem.
Because money gets you out of fuck niggas like this. You don't have to deal. You don't have to deal. You have the choice to live in your own truth, be in your own energy, and do the things that you want to do until you die without ever having to deal with the counterparts.
Right.
Like,
do you believe that the men of value, that these top 9...
What men of value? Nobody cares about those men. Men don't. It doesn't matter. Bad bitches don't put men...
You're not a bad bitch. You're not a bad bitch.
You're not a baddie, though. You said that he's not a top guy, and you're talking about baddies, but you're not a baddie, though. You are definitely not a bad B. You're not. You are not, fam. You are average. Average. Flat average, boy. Yeah? Like, this woman's actually getting on my nerves because she's talking like she's something hot. I would not even acknowledge you at all. At all. And you can say what you want about me. Oh, you're just a YouTuber. Blood, if you saw me in real life, you'd look at me. But I wouldn't look at you, though. So, let's cut the crap, bro. If you saw me in the gym, you would be looking at me. No, I wouldn't be looking at you. I'd glance, I would see, and then realize, yes, I'm in different league. Different league, different division. Yeah, we're playing different rules. And if you try and step into my division and try and step on my game, blood, you're going to come in and get subbed out very quickly, bro. Yeah? Like, this is a joke. You're not a bad B, though. Some joker.
Calm down. But do you believe the men that make more than
you are a coward. You're a coward. I know gangsters. No, listen.
Wow. Wow. Hey, big up to Doug for the super chat. He says, glad you are covering this, my bro. I can only imagine if she tried to do this to King Richard, she'd learn a life lesson really quick. Bro, if she, oh man, I would love to dismantle this woman's arguments, bro. I would absolutely just dismantle her so quick because guess what? I ain't no skinny, lame, square dude. Yeah? I look every bit the stereotype that she would probably like. Yeah? And yeah, you're not going to come with that, oh, you're just a YouTuber, I don't respect you. Bro, that's not going to work with me, bro. I would dismantle everything. Even to the point where your wig was falling back and you had to pull it forward. I'd make sure I make a point that, yes, you're calm down, your wig's about to fall off, bro. And you're going to feel embarrassed when I say that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't, bruh. Like, this is a joke.
I want you to understand something because I told you this before. I know gangsters.
What does that mean?
And I'm looking you in your eye right now. You're not.
I'm not a gangster.
Nigga, no.
I'm not a gangster.
You're not a gangster. You're also a coward.
Why are you
and
upset?
you don't like women because I
Black
don't.
women.
Because no,
I
you
love
don't.
black women.
And
Dark
you're
skinned
so
women.
insecure.
I love dark skinned black women.
You're inadequate.
I love dark skinned black women. But I don't like masculine women.
I'm not masculine.
I like dark skinned black
truth.
women.
You're a child. You're a child.
Okay.
You're a child.
You're allowed to say that.
You're a child.
The point I'm trying to make
You're
is,
a child.
where's the men that make $9,000
You're a child
that want to date this?
I have
Who wants this in their household? Who wants to come home to this?
whatever.
Who wants to come home to this?
Thank you.
All right, wait. All right, okay, time out.
Who wants to come home to this?
How about we get back? Let's get back on topic. I don't want to take.
And it's not just black.
And we,
I think beautiful women. I think black women are objectively the most beautiful women on the planet.
He's a pander.
He
knows what to say. He knows when he's doing a white tactic. He's doing a white boy tactic. Let me.
Oh my God! Now he's doing the white boy tactics. I thought you loved white men. I thought white men were so great. Now he's doing what white men do. Now it's not good. This woman is triggered. Look, she can't even contain herself, bro. She's calling him a child, blah, 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 drinking that alcohol, can't even control herself, going all over the place. She said that he doesn't like women all of a sudden. Now she's trying to shift it to, oh, he doesn't like black women, you know, because she doesn't like the things that he's saying. And he's not said anything rude to her at all. Like, this is, you're losing. You're a loser. You're losing this. That's why you're not sitting back calm anymore. Now you're agitated on the edge of your seat. Yeah. Yeah. And look, the other woman's trying to tell the guy off. I like how he's just completely ignoring her, bro. The one with the white jacket on, she's putting her hand on his side, trying to say stuff, trying to back her up. Yeah, but you should just let her say whatever she wants to say to you. You know them stupid little sideline pipsqueak voices. You shouldn't argue with women. It's not masculine. You should just let her rant and say all the crazy things she wants to say because you're meant to be the man. Women should be allowed to just say whatever they want. No, we don't live in that time no more. All right. Yeah. And he's just he's not even looking at her. He's not even acknowledging what she's saying or her presence there. I like that.
Let me tell you something. How he's doing a white boy tactic. I'm about to get on my politics right now. Let me tell you how he's doing a white boy tactic, right? Because he's telling you he loves all the superficial, all the superficial things about black women, right? But he doesn't understand, like when black women. What did Malcolm X say? The black woman is the most disrespected and unprotected woman in this country, right? And when we internalize that and we do that like that and whatever, a real nigga would have compassion.
Oh my God, here she comes back with the real nigga talk, and I know real gangsters, and you're not a gangster, you're a coward, and blah, blah, blah. This woman's a hood rat, bro. This woman here is a hood rat that thinks that she's classy because she's dated white men. This is what it is. She's had some white dick, and now she thinks that she's classy. No, you call black men niggers, bro. So that lets me know where you are. Yeah, and you kept talking about a man needing to be a gangster, and you know real gangsters, and this guy's a coward. You don't know this man from anywhere. You don't know what he's done. You don't know who he is. You don't know where he's from, but you're calling him a coward. I think you're the real coward, actually, to be honest. You're the real coward.
About how black women represent themselves in the tight game that they run, right?
This had nothing to do with black women as a whole. This is about you individually. Yeah? This is about you and how you're carrying yourself. It's not about black women as a whole. Big up to what was your name? Big up to the Odorian woke G, yeah, for the super chat. He says modern women are cooked. Keep it up, King. Yeah, bro, this is an excellent showcase right now. This is absolutely perfect. This is incredible, bro. Like, I didn't even know it. This was this wild, bro.
Nigga from the Caribbeans will ostracize you. Will ostracize you and make you feel like.
What did she say? Hold on. What did she just say? What the hell did she just say, bro? Oh my days. Hold on, bro. We need to pull it back.
Politics right now. Let me tell you how he's doing a white boy tactic, right? Because he's telling you he loves all the superficial, all the superficial things about black women, right? But he doesn't understand, like when black women. What did Malcolm X say? The black woman is the most
Sorry, big up to the super chatter, Theodore. Yeah, I completely butchered your name, man. My bad, bro. Theodore, bro. I said the Odorian. Big up Theodore.
Disrespected and unprotected woman in this country, right? And when we internalize that and we do that like that and whatever, a real nigga would have compassion about how black women represent themselves.
Yeah, because the kind of guys that you like, those real niggas, are just real simps. That's why. Because those guys that you're calling real, they probably just let you say whatever you want to say, and they don't give you any kind of pushback, even though they know what you're saying is absolutely ridiculous. And because they let you run your mouth, you refer to them as real. They're real because they don't object to anything I've got to say. They're real. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, fam. And everybody like the video right now. Please like the video, man. Let's get the likes up.
In the tight game that they run, right? A fuck nigga from the Caribbeans will ostracize you. Will ostracize you and make you feel like, oh, you're angry, you're this, you're that.
What's him coming from the Caribbean got to do with anything? What's him coming from the Caribbean got to do with anything, bro? Where does your wig come from? What country does your wig come from, bruv? Since you want to talk about, this N-word from the Caribbean. What's that got to do with anything? I'm sick and tired of all these kind of talks, you know. He's from the Caribbean. Bro, you're not better than him. There's nothing, like, I don't know what you think. Like, I don't know what you think, but at the end of the day, you're not winning out here. About this F from the Caribbean. I want to know, what is from the Caribbean got to do with it, bro? Joker.
No, I'm not that. I'm telling you something. And before you air this out, you're gonna, because I didn't know that I was gonna be in the presence of someone like this, and that's what I told you before I got here. I don't like these fucking type of niggas. I told you that.
And I told you to behave.
I'm going to Grenada. I'm moving. That's what
Grenada. It's called Grenada.
It's called Grenada, not Granada. This woman said called Grenada, Granada, bruv. Bruh, this woman here who knows it all, this single mother, whatever, and she's saying she was married and her husband passed away, you know, R.I.P., yeah, who's talking about real niggas and gangsters and all of this. She talked about she's going to Grenada, bruv. It's called Grenada. Maybe you should know how to pronounce the country before you go there. It's called Grenada. Let's pull it back.
I called you to behave.
I'm going to Grenada. I'm moving. That's what
Grenada. It's called Grenada.
I'm gonna say Grenada because I don't fucking believe anything.
That's absolutely fine. But
she don't believe what he says. It's called Grenada. She said Granada, bro. She called Grenada Granada. Granada, bro. Granada, you know. How did you get that wrong? So you already have researched this place that you want to go to, talked about it, and you've been saying the name wrong all this time. So you've been having conversations with other people and they haven't even bothered to correct you. They just left you there to keep saying Granada. Rah, that is crazy.
She believes that men of value want this.
Know.
She believes men of value want this.
Nigga, look. First of all, you smell funny, right?
I smell funny?
Yes, you do. You smell funny, and the niggas that I fucking fuck with, you could never touch. Even the fucking white boy, you lame ass nigga. Are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here. See, I told you don't bring me around these nut ass niggas. I make too much money. I make $350,000 a year.
Represent yourself like a professional woman. Sit down and have a conversation.
But you keep intending that you gotta.
Nah, she called me a child. She's allowed to call me a child. She's allowed to call me a child.
She got a decent physique though. I can see why Tyrone's would just like keep her around on the roster, but bruh, she just had a crash out, bro. She just had a meltdown, bro. She just had a meltdown. The guy said, guys don't want you. And she melted down, bro. She went crazy, bro. I thought you don't care. I thought you said that guys are baggage. Yeah? And because you got resources, you don't want to be with a guy. So why do you care if you say that, if the guy says that men don't want you, you should be happy with that. Let's pull it back. Let's see what happened before she crashed out. Let's pull it back.
Fine. But she believes that men of value want this. She believes men of value want this.
Nigga, look. First of all, you smell funny, right?
I smell funny?
Yes, you do. You smell funny, and the niggas that I fucking fuck with, you could never touch. Even the fucking white boy, you lame ass nigga.
Look at you, the guys that I F with, you can't touch. Not even the white boys, you lame ass nigga. See? Not even the white boys. See, this is why people like this, you can never be a leader of anything, bro. You can't be a leader of anything. And she's talking about she's got a daughter. Her daughter's probably going to be just like her as well. Yeah? The apple does not fall far from the tree. Yeah? Because obviously she's had to raise her daughter on her own. So the daughter's probably going to emulate her mum. And her mum's probably installed a lot of these negative ideas that she's voiced on this podcast. This is crazy, bro. Even the white boys, you lame ass nigga. Crazy.
Are you fucking serious? Get the fuck out of here.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here. See, I told you don't bring me around these nut ass niggas. I make too much money. I make $350,000 a year.
Represent yourself like a professional woman. Sit down and have a conversation.
But you keep intending that you gotta.
Nah, she called me a child. She's allowed to call me a child.
Listen to this stupid woman here in the white jacket trying to make out that the guy did something wrong. When the woman got up, she tried to swipe his hat off his head. You know, she couldn't control herself. Like, she's probably getting drunk as well. And she's the one that keeps calling him a nigga every minute. This is why a lot of these people are just not real, bro. Like, this is why this woman in the white jacket completely ignore her existence, bro. Like, don't talk to me, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
she's allowed to call me a child. She called me a fuck nigga, a child.
All right, listen. Can you?
You're blocking the camera. She's allowed to call me a fuck nigga or a child.
You're talking about a camera.
You're allowed to call me a fuck. Hold on, answer me first. She's allowed to call me a fuck nigga and child, bitch ass nigga. I know gangsters.
After you was antagonizing her. This is what I'm saying.
Oh my God. This woman has come back because obviously attention is a hell of a drug. So she's getting all this attention, crashing out. She's actually loving it. Like, don't ever get it twisted. This woman who's crashing out, she's loving all of this because all the eyes are on her. She's wanted the attention from the start of the show. She's been talking the most. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway, like, and now this woman in the white jacket is trying to convince the guy that he antagonized her to the point where she was saying all this stuff. She was saying all this stuff anyway. She turned around and called him a coward for no reason. She started talking about how he doesn't make money and blah, blah, blah. And he's just a YouTuber and I don't respect him. I don't listen to guys I don't respect and all of this. This woman in the white jacket needs to sit down, bro, and stop talking.
You've been saying, look, you've been...
You're still beautiful.
Look, this woman's just walking up and down, just making bare noise. Can't control yourself.
You being black, you're still beautiful being dark skinned and black. I find fuck up. Yeah, shut the F up. Yeah.
You're so beautiful from
Look, and whenever the woman says anything, this woman in the white jacket just starts laughing. But she's telling the guy he needs to chill out. He hasn't even moved. Why are you telling him to chill out? Why are you telling her to chill out? Why aren't you telling her to calm down and be quiet and stop swearing and stop calling black guys niggers all the time and stop talking about gangsters? No, I have to come and check the man. The men always need to be checked every time. The men need to be checked. Sad. Bro, I wish you would try that stuff with me. I'll embarrass all of you. Like, yeah, bro. It's not even that, bro. It's not that. We're like, obviously, you lot have seen me on podcasts so many times arguing with so many different women. Like, it ain't nothing, bro. I don't care. I'll take on a whole batch of you lot talking rubbish and I'll talk rubbish back. But when I talk rubbish back, it's going to hurt your feelings, blood. It's going to hurt. Because I'll say stuff that's true and hurtful. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not, bruh. This guy was calm. He didn't really verbally fire back. I would verbally fire back, bro. Like, and I'm gonna say some hurtful stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, bruh. It's not that. But anyway.
being dark skinned and black.
I still like I would still like black women after this.
Look, and she's still trying to make it about being a black woman when it's got nothing to do with being a black woman. It's you personally. You personally. You are the problem. You are your biggest enemy.
I'ma still like black women after this. I'ma still like black women after this.
Black American men after this.
Okay.
Oh, so she's the one of these black Americans that hate blacks from outside America. Okay. See, the truth is coming out now. This is what I suspected, and it is that. So all of us black guys and all of us black people from outside of America, you got to understand there's some African American people that really have a disdain towards us. And this is one of them. This woman here, she's talking, yeah, I only like black American men. That's fine. That's fine. But the problem is that a lot of black American men, they see you for what you are. You are someone to be avoided. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. So you could try and make it some xenophobic conversation, which it really doesn't have to be, because being xenophobic has nothing to do with this. Like, the problem is you are not somebody to be wifed, to date, or nothing. You're someone to be avoided. And that's it. So you could talk about, I only like black American men. Well, guess what? A lot of black American men, they want to go and do passport bros. Joke ting.
Americans and them Malcolm X's. Okay. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
Wow. So she just said fuck you niggas. So she's basically talking to all black men that are not American. Fuck you niggas. That's what she just said. This is a joke. This is sad. You're a joke, blood. You're a joke. Why don't you make sure the next time you're on camera or the next time you're out, make sure your wig is attached to your head properly and it's not moving around. It's not rattling around on your head. Yeah, make sure it's firmly attached next time. Yeah? Like, what are you talking about? You was dating, you was sleeping around with a guy that was 6 years younger than you. He was he started, he was 23, you was like 30 years old. Yeah, and that carried on for 8 years, 9 years. Right? He didn't commit to you. You're there, going up and down, talking about I only like black American niggas, F you niggas. Bro, get out of here. No one wants you, fam. Loser.
There you go, folks. This is what black men have to do with.
No, you wasn't taking enough. It's like you.
Okay.
You would never fuck me. You would never fuck me.
Why would I never said I wanted to.
You would never fuck me. You would never get a bitch.
You would never
pull
fuck
your
me.
bitches up.
You would never
pull
fuck
your
me.
bitches up. Shut the fuck
You
up,
did-
nigga.
But
You
this
YouTube ass
is a
nigga.
moot point.
I thought you said you went for the
It's
flex.
better.
I thought you said
Like,
This woman keeps going on about he does YouTube. Bruh, you are on YouTube. What are you talking about? She's trying to diss him for being on YouTube, but you're on YouTube. And you keep going up and down in front of the camera because you want to be seen. You think we don't understand what you're trying to do. You want to be seen and you want to be a loudmouth and you think you're going to get clout or seen or some NBA player's going to hit you up. Oh, I saw you on the podcast and you was going crazy. Yeah, I want to come and spend money on you, queen. No, bruv, you idiot. You idiot. This is a joke. Grabbing her phone, typing nothing on her phone, typing a whole heap of nothing, texting nobody. This is a joke thing.
it don't matter.
You say you're professional women.
YouTube ass nigga. I'm 40 years old. I'm YouTube. Where your 401k, nigga? Shut the fuck up.
Bro, where's your husband at, bro? You don't know how much money he makes, you dummy. Like, what? You don't know how much money he makes, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Like, this woman is finished, bro. She's cooked. Completely finito. Finito. She's done out here, bro. What the hell? She really thinks she's going to score some NBA player after this. Yeah. Oh my God. And listen, and think about this. Think about this, yeah. She was going on about, yeah, I only like American men. But she likes white men though. So she ain't got a problem dating white men, but there's an issue if it's a black man that's out from outside America. Yeah, she don't do. Listen to you, bro. It's easy to break down these kind of people, bro. Like, just, bro, trash. That's all.
Where's your fuck up?
Where's your 401k?
Where your 401k, you YouTubing ass 40-year-old ass nigga?
Hey.
We out, T. Stupid ass.
Oh, with an ER.
Yep.
With an ER.
Listen, I got one.
And look at this woman. She said, she told the other woman, yeah, we're out of here. And then she started walking out, but then she was like, you know what? I don't want to go yet. And I want to kind of show off my body a little bit in the camera and drink some more alcohol before I go. This is a joke. And the host is not even saying nothing. The host is just there, man.
You don't want to do this. So you want this, like, let me see this tape first. Where's that contract? Where's that contract? You don't want to do this. Let me see it first.
Oh, she's trying to hot up the host now. Like, oh, you don't want to put this out there. Let me see the contract. Well, it's too late now because it's out. And now I've done a reaction video to it and I'm definitely not taking this video down. So, like, that's... You're out there now. That's it. Let me see the contract, bro. It's done, bro. Like, this video's here now. Like,
Bitch, I told you. I told you on the ride up here. These niggas is not ready for me.
And I didn't know because he was looking into.
Look, drinking the people's alcohol. How you gonna try hot him up drinking his alcohol? If you had any kind of class, you would have put the glass down, said what you said, and left. But you keep coming back and forth in front of the camera, trying to do this big song and dance. Like, you are not slick, all right? You're not slick at all.
I don't even gonna hold you.
It's my fault.
Yeah, you're a corny nigga.
I know. I'm responsible for bad behavior.
We just had this whole conversation about how males and females are wired differently.
So why does that allow bad behavior?
It doesn't have to do with allowing bad.
Your daddy was in the white.
He wasn't, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't, right?
Oh, shut up. This woman in the white is an idiot. Shut your mouth, you dummy. Oh, yeah. It's not about allowing bad behavior, but it's okay when she acts wild and obnoxious and acts like a child, but you're an antagonizer. Shut your dumbass up. Your dumbass. This woman has said next to nothing the whole podcast. Now she's getting up trying to tell him off that he was antagonizing. Shut up. And the host should be telling her to shut up as well, bro. Like, what the hell? This is why the world is so messed up, because women don't even hold each other accountable ever. She can't tell her friend that, you know what, calm down, maybe it's time we leave, you know. Yeah, I understand, but let's go. Like, let's not embarrass ourselves. No, she's proper supporting it. Idiot, bruv.
Was he or
He
not?
was.
Okay, well,
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're talking about. She thinks she knows me.
Because his daddy probably told him to
But
come
this
over
one,
and
you
think that
taking
his
it
little nut ass
personally.
is better
She
than
don't
black
know you,
Americans.
so don't take
What
it.
has it got to do with black Americans? Oh my God, this woman's a flipping idiot, bruv. She said his daddy probably brought him over to America and taught him to think that he's better than black Americans. What is black Americans versus black people outside of America got to do with anything? Why is that even a conversation? Like, he never made any reference to anything about America versus Caribbean or anything, bro. You keep making this. You want to make this argument, bro. You're xenophobic. You have this xenophobic problem, bro. But at the same time, you love white men and you think they are saviors. Listen to the logic of this idiot. You love white men, but at the same time, you're xenophobic against other black men from other nations. You are wrong. And a trash bag as well.
Personal.
I don't take it.
You are. That's why you was in. That's why.
And this woman is just there to play sisterhood. Let me just back her up, no matter what she says. Yeah, no matter what she does or says, I'm gonna back her up and just try and make out that the man's wrong. Crap. Absolute crap. Big up Astronomical, my boy, for the super chat. Women always want to yell over you and they always have to get the last word. They'll drag up something that has nothing to do with the situation. That's what I'm saying. Like, this woman kept talking about black American this and Caribbean and you think you're better than us. Bruv, there was no conversation about anything about being American. It was her personally. You the one that's the problem. Just how you talked about him personally. But now she's trying to make it a African American versus everybody else. So then everybody watching is going to feel like, yeah, all the Americans are going to take her side. She thinks she's slick, bro. But anybody that's got any intelligence, no matter where they're from in the world, is going to realize that she is an idiot. She has an ego. She's arrogant. She's masculine. She's wearing a wig that is falling off, and that basically she's the one that's caused the problem in this situation, bro. She's been very disrespectful and rude, and that's it. That's it, fam.
You was throwing your little shots all night, and that's why she all
I'm
emotional.
throwing my shots all night.
Oh my
So
God. This woman's saying he was throwing shots all night.
I'm at fault for her behavior. Black men are responsible for the behavior of women.
That is one of the craziest videos I've seen, fam.